What's up, guys? Welcome back here to my YouTube channel, Carmen Estrada Pictures. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, any comments, leave them down below. And hit that notification bell so you know when a new video has been released to a cell phone, computer, laptop near you. And also, guys, here today to do a first of many, probably not sure how many, but book talks. I call them book talks because they're not book reviews. Because me, I don't read books. Okay, because in school, what do? Read books all the time. Like really, You go to elementary school, middle school, high school. Well, not too much high school, but in middle school, oh my goodness, you read books and you do book reports, and it's like, really, people are pissed, right? Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't read books. I don't read books for my health. You know what I'm saying? I read books because if I talk about a book is because I bought the book or I have the book, and if I have the book, it's obviously because I like the book, or else I wouldn't have bought the book to read to begin with, right? So today we're going to be talking about a book by an amazing woman. Her name is Debra Jean Collins, and a really good friend of mine and my mom. They've been friends for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? Well, not many, many years, because they're still at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So, and and you know what I'm saying? They actually used to work together in the same company for years. I don't know how many years though, but they worked together. Anytime, my mom's friend, David, time she, some extra money for something, gas, whatever, mom would always give it to her. And I remember mom told me a couple times, that Deborah and her mom would be in the, cause her mom used to work there too, and her mom would be in the back, they'd be in the back bickering. Right, so mom would be like, enough, cut that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what she did, you know what I'm saying? One time we went to Debbie's apartment to go pick her and her daughter up, I think, to go have dinner. And man, it was a mess. It was like a pigsty. It was like all over. It was like hoarders to the extreme. Right? So that's what it was. Today we're gonna talk about, that's a little bit of my friend, good friend. She's an amazing woman, you know what I'm saying? And once you read her book that she wrote about 5 years ago now, she came out with a book. It's called Crossing Over Boundaries: A Journey of Child Abuse, Destruction, Recovery, and Self-Discovery by Debra Jean Collins. Here, this is the cover of the book. That's her as a child. I'm not sure how old she was. Probably, I'm not sure. And you got the back of the cover. That's her now, right? That's her now. Amazing woman. And the link to buy this book is in the description down below. It's very inexpensive. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to cost you much. It's going to be available on Amazon, or you can even purchase it on CreateSpace. That's where you can, those of you who want to write books, you can actually go through CreateSpace. It's easy, because a lot of times, you guys may know Emma Rambar, who wrote Joy of Cooking. She wrote her cooking book, right? But she ended up having to pay the publishing company thousands of dollars, and you know what I'm saying. And it's like, if they really like, some companies, if they really like the book, they'll publish it for you. But this one, you don't need to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You publish it, easy, and they take a little bit out. Say you make this money from book sales, take a little bit out of what it costs to make the book, but you personally will never get a bill or a check saying this is how much you owe. No. All right. Yes, and I want to read you guys the back of the book real quick and just talk about this book first. Let's read you what it says in the back of the book. Kind of give a little bit of a description of what the book's about. It says, it began when we moved into a pink house. I hate pink houses. I was a little girl with the stringy hair, blue cat-eye glasses, cocoa fox fur coat, and white pearl purse, who ran home every day after school because I was afraid I would get beat up by the bullies. Ironically, the home I ran to, had a child molesting father and a mentally ill mother. The abuse I suffered as a child took its toll on my life as an adult. The haunting secrets of my past, anxiety attacks, and failed marriage, and the struggle to provide for my 3 children alone as a single parent had led to a path of alcoholism, drug abuse, unemployment, and homelessness. I hated myself so much I just wanted to die. Within the pages of this book, I share how I was able to regain my life. My journey is one of hope, forgiveness, recovery, and self-discovery. In sharing my story, my greatest hope is that it resonates with someone that is struggling with or knows of someone who was tortured by the demons of their past. I hope it gives greater insight and understanding to the challenge one faces with trauma and circumstances that cause people to want to give up on life, and know the thoughtful, caring, loving individuals can make a difference. People who are seemingly without hope are not hopeless. They can overcome, move forward, and find courage within themselves to embrace their life again. And a lot of times that does happen. Your childhood causes trauma into your life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people call in the Dr. Laura program the same thing. That you'll ask them questions and stuff that they're struggling with has to deal with the stuff that they went through as a child. You know what I'm saying? And it can be fixed. And I want to read you here the names of the chapters. You got the preface, why did I write this book? And introduction, my name is Debra. Chapter 1, about me, memories, age 12. Chapter 2, molestation, incest, and rape. 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 18, or 19, and residence, reminisce, adult. So these are all the memories. And as you read in the beginning of chapter 2, she has a warning label basically saying that before you read this chapter, saying if you don't like to read this, if you don't want to, if you don't want to read, it says here, warning, this content chapter is very graphic and may be disturbing if you are a victim of sexual abuse. The author's memories and descriptions of events may be too difficult to read. Please either skip chapter to chapter 3 or proceed with caution. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got also chapter 3, psychological and physical abuse, memories, childhood, life with mom, life with my dad and stepmom. And I remember she was saying, and I'm gonna give away the book. Of course, you have to read the book. But she said that as a child, when she lived with her dad and her stepmom, which wasn't a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But as a child, sometimes you have no choice. You don't ask you your opinion. As a child, your opinion is irrelevant, right? It's irrelevant. You know, what are you gonna do, right? But the thing about is that when she would do something wrong, or maybe her stepmom thought she did something wrong, she would get punished by sitting in a room in a timeout for hours and hours and maybe days, until she actually decided that she can get till she had enough. And she was sitting there and her brother, they'd be talking, right? But then also her stepsister or something like that, they would actually be playing. And they'd be playing. She would treat them a little bit better than she did her, because they were her stepchild, right? And you also got chapter 4, experimenting with drugs, alcohol, and sex. Drugs, alcohol, sex. Chapter 5, marriage, making a choice. Chapter 6, anxiety attacks, a secret. And you got chapter 7, divorce, stay or go. Chapter 8, single parenting. Chapter 9, unexpected pregnancy. Chapter 10, reintroduction of alcohol and drugs, trying to cope. And then also chapter 11, death and dying, losing my mother. Chapter 12, alcoholism, drug addiction, and homelessness, the vortex. Chapter 13, loss of self, letting go. Chapter 14, road to recovery, starting over. My dad cared about me, my angel baby. Chapter 15, spirituality, finding the truth, dreams, coincidences, deja vu, memories, bleeps, music. Chapter 16, conclusion, not the ending, but the beginning. The video game of life. Epilogue, how I feel today. It's a great book, you know what I'm saying? Even as you get, and spirituality plays a big part. Some people are into drugs, they gotta ask the Lord for help. The Lord will help those who want to help, who want to help. You gotta ask God. He's not gonna be able, he already knows, but you gotta ask, Lord, I need your help. It's like my pastor David. He did drugs and alcohol, but then he asked the Lord for help, and look at, he got saved, and so did Debbie. You know what I'm saying? She now finally she, turned to God, and also I think she went to this one, I forget the name of it, on the top of my head, but she's this one place where they actually a home for people where they help them with their drugs and addiction. They help them get back on track, and that's what she did. And I think it was part of the Salvation Army or something like that. But it's what she did. That's what she went, and now she changed her life. She's an amazing woman. You know, and in the book though she wrote. I went to her book signing. She put, "Sean, wishes do come true, honey." Debra Collins, and I always remember this: dreams do come true. They do come true with hard work. With hard work. But this book is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I said I don't like reading books. I don't read for my health, but this book is a must read. And like I said, chapter 2, proceed with caution or read, or you can skip to chapter 3. And and a lot of us have struggles in life or an amazing story similar to Debbie Collins, right? Deborah Collins. Similar, right? But a lot of times we don't know how to put it into a book or into words. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like me, I'm writing a book about my grandmother's life. I'm writing a book about my grandma's life, and she had an amazing life. And it'll be available also through Create Space and through Amazon as well. So when that book is out, hopefully by the end of the year, then I'll be able to actually, also do a video about the book as well when I get it. You know what I'm saying? And actually, when you do, also, just so you guys know, for your information, is that they give you a copy of the book first. You read it twice to make sure it looks good, and then once it's done, then give them the high sign, whatever, and they start publishing the book. And they got different. Actually, you don't get to make your own cover, which is good because I don't know what I would do, but they got templates. You know what I'm saying? They got different templates. It's pretty cool. Old school photo, like the Polaroid camera. That's what it looks like, and yeah, so it's pretty cool. I also want to give Deborah Jean, my friend Debbie, a shout out because I kind of use her book as a template for my book. For my grandma's life. I'm looking at the name of the different chapters, right? So that's why I look at the chapters and she put acknowledgments. So I put that in my book, and also the preface. I put the preface, like why I write the book. That's what I put in my grandma's book, and then things like that's kind of just to see, like what kind of font or what kind of or like just different kind of see the width and the length of the book, so I know what to do. And it's pretty cool. My book's gonna have some pictures in it, so it's gonna be really cool. But other than that, about this book, it's an amazing book. So if you don't like reading books, you will like to read this book. It's an amazing book. Go pick it up. It's on Amazon. The link is in the description, like I said. And she's just an amazing woman. I remember we haven't seen her. We don't see her too often because, we all got busy lives and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully we can get together soon. You know what I'm saying? But last time we seen her, either was at her book signing or it was at her 50th. Right, we seen her last time. She went to my mom's 50th birthday party, right? And then we were dancing. And I remember, me and we went to her 50th birthday party, and we went to this Mexican restaurant. She were all supposed to dress up, right? Cause it was in October, so I had a Barack Obama costume. I had a suit and I had the mask on. You know what I'm saying? And she had this like white dress and this brown curly wig, and she ended up losing it. I don't know where she lost it, but I remember that. And she had her book signings. Last time I seen her was at her book signing, but she's an amazing woman. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to buy the book. If you ever have a chance to meet her, because sometimes she'll speak at different things. Bring the book so she can sign it for you. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, share the book. And also, if you have any comments, leave them down below. Hit that notification bell so you know when a video has just been released to a phone, computer, or a laptop near you. Thank you guys for watching this first book talks. I'll be doing more. I'm actually doing 2 more I'll let you know when. Probably within the next few days, I'll be uploading them here on YouTube. Don't forget to check for those, and I'll be not gonna tell you the names, but there are two books by one of my favorite radio personalities, favorite therapists, who has gives a lot of knowledge for more than 40 years now, Dr. Laura. So stay tuned for those and many more videos here on Carmen Estrada Pictures. That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this video. Till the next time here at Carmen Estrada Pictures. And always remember, love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're out.